Hello everyone and welcome to Social Entrepreneurship module. In today's module, we will be talking about team building. There are many reasons for managers or for the human resources of a company to set up team building within it. The main reason, of course, is team cohesion, but it also improves communication, increases the level of collaboration and innovation, creates a sense of collective belonging, and creates connections among colleagues. At the end of this module you will learn the basics of team building and why it is necessary, as well as how to create and promote such activities in your own company. Let's dive into today's module by first learning what team building is. Team building is a concept put in place by the management of a company or by intermediate levels of management to strengthen the links between employees. When we talk about a team building, we therefore refer to a particular activity or time that aims at team cohesion. So, what is the purpose of team building? Team building answers a fundamental question for any business project: how can you unite a group, motivate and rally its members around a mission, a common goal, and this in the long term? The team building, through a set of fun, sports or creative activities, will strengthen the cohesion between the members of the company. The goal? To foster team spirit, build relationships, improve communication and the atmosphere at work. It tends to knowledge of the other and to solidarity between people. At the same time, it can help quickly integrate a new member into the circle of the company. However, team building activities are not purely recreational. At the end of each workshop, each challenge, each trial, there is the search for mutual aid, the consideration of the other and his qualities and weaknesses, quite simply the cohesion of the group. This is why most activities must be done in groups. By participating in a team building, members get to know each other, and a team that knows each other is more efficient and takes more pleasure in working together. After knowing the purpose of team building, it is also important to know when to organize a team building. Most companies include team building in the list of annual events. Each brand can have its own calendar. In addition, if you are planning to organize your team's very first team building, it is good to know that the most favorable periods are those near the holidays. Plan your group adventure in December, before the year-end holidays. Otherwise, you can choose the month of January, in order to motivate your employees as much as possible but also for a celebration for the new year. It is not advisable to bet on the weekend. You may have a large number of absentees for various reasons. Your employees should not compromise their family time. In case of conflict or persistent difficulty within the company, human resources can schedule a team building unexpectedly. This type of event is the best opportunity to reach an agreement and ease tensions. One working day should be blocked in order to encourage the participation of all staff. Before you set the date, feel free to take a look at the weather. While you're doing outdoor activities, make sure the rain isn't there. Choose beautiful cool days, where the sun is not too hot. What are some ideas for team building activities? Team building is generally offered on the initiative of the HR, the agency manager, the team leader or simply the director. It can fit perfectly into a weekend seminar and is perfect for setting the mood, bringing people together and creating good memories. The concept of challenge is very important in team building, the goal being that everyone gives the best of himself but in a positive and relaxed spirit. Here are some team building ideas. 1. A treasure hunt. The team is divided into small groups of which each has a map that leads to a treasure. With hidden clues, puzzles to solve, the first one who finds the treasure wins the game. 2. Making a short film. Around an improvised scenario, the participants will have to play the comedy and interpret a role in a mini-film. 3. Canoe or paddle race. On a large body of water, lake, sea, river, participants will have to slalom between the buoys and complete a course before the opposing team. 4. Paintball or laser game. Two groups equipped with laser guns clash on a battlefield filled with hiding places. Whoever kills the most wins. 5. Culinary workshop. Cooking classes, through a chef, allow you to discover flavors worthy of the greatest tables. Macaroons, tarts, cupcakes and many other gourmet desserts are on the menu. 6. Olympiads. The Olympiad is a sports challenge par excellence and a classic of team building activities. On the program, rope shooting, archery, game of skill, etc. 7. The musical team building. Forget the traditional team building with a great musical adventure. Rent musical instruments and sound systems to liven up the day. 8. Green team building to recharge your batteries. A team building between lake and mountain is certainly an atypical experience. Many activities are possible: gardening, organic fruit tasting, floral creation workshops, installation of hives, etc. 9. A lunch with brainstorming on the menu. Spend your budget with moments of quality. Bring your employees to enjoy delicious dishes in the heart of a renowned restaurant. 10. The rally to discover. Motorsport adapts perfectly to companies that bring together mainly male employees. Join a track outside the city. Otherwise, use new technologies to enjoy a virtual rally in front of the screens. Team building contributes to the collective good mood. And the better the mood, the more motivated individuals in the same group will be to carry out a common task. In Sweden, there are many companies specialized in organizing team building. This is a great solution to weld your team members together. Where to organize a team building? The place where the team building takes place is not to be neglected. It is one of the criteria to prioritize in order to be able to consider possible activities. Moreover, you should think about the theme adapted to your entire team. 1. In the office. As team building is an in-house event, it is possible to organize it on the work site itself. You can enjoy a large room or a garden within the domain of your company. Unfortunately, activities may be limited. You have an interest in favoring digital activities. Study the possible installations according to the planned animations. Rent the equipment useful to succeed your day in a team. You can contact team building professionals to offer you interesting options. 2. At the heart of nature. To make each of your employees forget the stress at work, find a place in the heart of nature. A park, a lake or a mountain. Most of these sites already have visitor-friendly facilities. To enjoy a boat ride, find a park bordered by a lake or the ocean. 3. Abroad. If you have always wanted to strengthen the cohesion of your team, a trip away from the workplace would be ideal. Spend a considerable budget to offer group holidays for all your employees. Since air transportation seems expensive, choose a region or country that is accessible by road and rail. A boat trip could also be interesting. Depending on your company's activities, it is possible to consider exchanging services with different providers. However, in order to get an idea of the necessary budget, take into account the travel costs as well as the costs of the hotel and of all leisure activities. What is the difference between incentives and team building? Incentives are also activities carried out within the framework of work that aims to develop a feeling of attachment of employees to the company. However, incentives do not have exactly the same aim as team building. The incentive mainly targets team motivation while team building motivates the troops by developing cohesion between employees or departments. This brings us to the end of this module. See you in the next module. Till then, practice team building.